feelers. It's a hustler's ambition. Close your eyes, listen, see my vision. Mossberg pumping, shotgun jumping. The drama means nothing. It's part of the game.
Hi, I'm 50 Cent. Welcome to Unscripted. I'm here with Joy Bryant, and we're going to interview each other. We're going to answer some of your questions. We're going to ask some of our own. Here's the first question. It's from Larisha Pronzo in Philadelphia, PA. What's 50 Cent really like, Joy?
Well, you're very charming, and you're very, very hard worker, and you actually need to take a vacation.
So why you don't kiss me when we're not on the set? Like when the camera's not on.
Because you work so much, I hardly see you. That's why. You need a vacation. You work very, very hard, and you're very good at everything you do. See, that's almost as good as a kiss, right?
It feels as good as a kiss.
Oh. Oh, my turn. Okay, so Bailey Adams from Simpsonville, South Carolina asks, whose idea was it to make a movie about your life?
Well, I mean, first with Jimmy Iovine, actually. It was his idea. It was just an idea.
Who's Jimmy Iovine?
Oh, he's the head of Interscope Records.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he came to me and he asked me would I be interested in it. And I think the success that they had with 8 Miles, Eminem's 8 Mile, is what gave him the idea. And then Terry Winters came in and he wrote the screenplay.
And who's Terry Winter?
Oh, man, he's the writer of the actual screenplay. Compiled information with me for about 2.5 months. Oh, I'm supposed to ask the question.
Yeah, anything you want.
Okay, so how was it like to, what was like your process of getting into the characters? Scenes in the film like a really tense, like particularly your performance in the Pocono scene.
You like that one?
Yeah, that was
a tough one. My process was actually to have no process and to probably be just be prepared to be unprepared. Because you know how we were working and how everything was going, production and stuff, and how the script and how we were moving was very free flowing and stuff, and you just had to be relaxed and just ready for anything. So you couldn't try and be all like method and try and be all have like a, you know, technique. You just had to show up. Yeah. So I just had to be very relaxed. I did like yoga in my trailer and stretching and breathing, and when I did that, everything went great. If I try to just rush up and try and like do too much and control too much, I had a hard time. So, okay. So Logan Rummel from Oakdale, Connecticut asked, what has been the biggest challenge of your career so far?
The film itself was the biggest challenge in my career. I mean, through rap, I kind of stay in a comfortable place. It's a lot of aggression, like the angry material, and that's kind of more comfortable for me than to show some of the different emotional points that I had to show on the screen. Actually, in the Pocono scene, when I started crying.
No, but you killed it in the Pocono scene. You killed it so ill. I was just like, oh my God, I need to go back to acting class or something because he's killing it right now. You did a good job.
But that was cool, and they got a chance to see me interact with a woman. They don't get a chance to hear a lot of sensitive music from me on that end. So this is definitely an important project for me.
It's black love.
It's black love. And this is from Shakira Hill from Richmond, VA. Can you relate to your character in the movie?
Definitely, because the character in the movie is very similar to me in the ways like I grew up rather sheltered in the hood. I moved away, kind of came back, got with my kind of childhood kind of crush.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't get pregnant and have a baby or anything, but so in that sense it was very similar. And then when we shot the movie, we shot it in New York. We shot it like I could throw a rock to the building I grew up in. It was kind of crazy. So that was really nice, but it hit very close to home. Oh, so Unscripted. Okay, so what was it like shooting a love scene for the first time? Not just, I mean, like aside from like just acting for the first time, but then shooting a love scene.
It was a little weird, like because like I had Jim there going, okay, 50, bunker. Like,
Dude, it
was different.
He's so nasty.
Yeah, but I mean, when I look at the film, it's one of the most exciting points in the entire film because they get a chance to see it, and I can imagine me being in that position. And then it just chills on me. Like, yeah. Play that one back. They need to extend it a little bit. If I did the edit, it would have been probably twice as long.
It would have been the whole. No, first of all, if you had done the movie, it would have been like 5 love scenes. Keep it real.
Yeah, it'd probably
Right?
been soft porn. We had an R-rated pornography film. And
Wait, but how were you nervous? Were you just like excited? Were you just sort of like, oh shit?
I wasn't really nervous. I think it's because we had shot so many scenes together and was around each other.
You felt comfortable.
Yeah, I was comfortable with, But I was like, when I looked at, you didn't even look at the playback. Like she refused to look at the playback.
No.
When I looked at the playback, I could see that it was gonna work out right. Especially when when I started to.
Don't give it away. But the sock was kind of ill.
Yeah, the sock.
Okay, all right, the sock's kind of ill.
Sock was something new, a new
See,
experience.
but you didn't know, right? No one told you about the sock.
Nah, you gotta put
The beans and the franks.
Mm-hmm.
In the sock, whatever.
And this is from Ann Weeks from Atlanta, GA. What thing surprised you about 50 Cent?
You came into it, never acted before, and it's your first movie, and you're carrying the film. It's about your life. It's a lot of heavy stuff that you've probably dealt with or not dealt with, and you came in every day and you knocked everything out in 2 takes just because, like, okay, hi, I'm here, I got it, and really, really super focused. And I think that, like, that's the sign of your character and your work ethic, but also, I thought it was something, I always tell people that it's something that actors should really look at in terms of being professional, and you treated everybody like really cool, from like the gaffer that stuck the tape on the ground to the craft service to the producer to whoever, and that's a powerful lesson.
I think in general people kind of expected me to be a little more difficult.
I mean, I guess because you're a rapper.
Yeah, or just when you get to the point where you're really successful in music, they expect you to be screaming, "I only want green M&Ms. I need."
Because there's a lot of people that give,
that do that,
that do and give you a bad name. I mean, there's same people probably expect me just to be whatever because I used to model or whatever.
Yeah.
So when you come and you just shatter expectations, that's always good. But you killed it. Okay, so the next question is from N. James from Columbus, Georgia. And he asks, what event in your life has inspired you to never give up?
Well, I think ambition is an learned behavior. It's a part of your character. And I always want to be successful doing different things. I had the wrong direction early on, but as I started
but the
writing,
essence was there.
Yeah. And as I started writing music for a living, I couldn't see myself not making it as a musician, so I just kept working regardless. There was points where only I thought I was going to be successful, so I worked solely on my own energy. Sometimes you bring in material and everybody's not excited about it, so you got to go back and keep creating. You can't be discouraged at any point.
And just trust yourself,
no
matter what.
Yeah.
And now you're a mogul. Oh, this is from Shaniqua from New York, New York.
Shaniqua.
Right? Who inspired you to rap?
My son actually inspired me to rap.
Really?
I mean, I was doing everything else I wasn't supposed to be doing in the street up until he actually came into the picture. And then it helped me make the decision to do something different, because I had to, if I wasn't physically available to provide for me, nobody else would be,
Right,
so.
and you want to set a good example for
And
him.
I wanted to have a relationship with him that I didn't have with my father.
Yeah.
It's similar in the actual film, but it's like when you come to the prison and you tell me that you're pregnant, is when I kind of take writing more serious in the actual film. Then I come out with those intentions. I just wasn't actually incarcerated when he came into my life.
Right. Oh. Does he still have a tattoo? His tattoo?
Yeah, well, my baby, when he was on the set, I brought him to the movie set, and I had the makeup artist do my tattoos on him. He was running around feeling like he was me.
Oh.
So what would you consider one of the most difficult points in the actual film for you?
Okay, the most difficult point was when Majestic comes to visit me in the hospital. Oh God, that was so rough.
You was like really there, like into that. Like you could see it in your eyes and everything when you in that scene.
Yeah, because I just had a lot going on, and it was like you can be as skilled as you are or whatever. And I'm kind of learning now that like it wasn't just something that was unique to me, because I always figure, oh, okay, I haven't studied hard enough, or I haven't done enough movies, and bigger, more successful actors never have problems. And I've learned on this film that people, actors, you have problems. Like you can't always turn it on. You can't always turn it off. And sometimes it's hard to get to a certain point. And what was needed in the scene, like it didn't matter what I did at the time. I just kept getting more frustrated and frustrated. And then like, I think what everyone sees on there is really me actually feeling like I'm gonna get fired. Like I just knew, and I actually remember like going outside and running into one of the producers, and he's like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Can you just fire me right now? Run away, because I don't know." And I just started feeling more and more insecure and all these things. And then I remember coming back on set and looking at Adewale, and who played Majestic, and like he looked at me. And I could have sworn he looked at me like, "You stupid, dumb," and I just burst into tears.
Last one for Joy, right? Finish the sentence. What are the 3 things you love about a movie?
A good movie for me is like when you can just get lost in it and just sort of escape into, you see yourself in it, or you just escape to another place, another journey. In a way, I like the culture of movies, like going to the movie theaters and eating a big thing of popcorn with some Raisinets and a fountain Coke, not a Coke in the bottle, not even Coke in a can. No, I like Coca-Cola with lots of ice in a cup. And another thing I like about movies is that I'm now in them.
That's what's up.
Sorry.
That was a good question, though, because what you do in film is going to be here long after we're gone, so I leave it here for people to make reference to your emotions and the things that you feel.
You're forever immortalized.
It's exciting. And we get a chance to be there with no clothes on.
Oh, my God.
This is great.
I knew you were going to say that. Okay, so last one for 50 Cent, Mr. Cent. Finish this sentence. The 3 things I love about movies are.
The 3 things I love about movie are that you can actually be someone else for a moment. You can feel their feelings, see the things that they're going through. Mm-hmm. I love the opportunity to escape what's going on with myself for a moment, mm-hmm. and just be involved in what's playing on the actual screen. And I love to imagine the actual process, mm-hmm. of making it, because it's changing. Film for me now is different. After experiencing being on a film set, I kind of can see the shots now. Right. Like before, I was just watching and just seeing the film, and now
you see the ammo of everything. You're like,
oh, they cut. They went for 20 minutes. They came back. They did the other angle.
That's an extra. That's da, da, da,
yeah. So now I know the process. So the entire film is different to me.
Right.
Now.
And you do love scene.
And you can do love scenes.
Exactly.
I guess that's it. All good things have to come to an end. Thanks to Moviefone. Thank you guys for sending us your questions.
Oh, see you next time.
So good.
I forgot my line. Again. Yay! We're so good.
It's a hustler's ambition. Close your eyes, listen, see my vision. Mossberg pumping, shotgun jumping. The drama means nothing. It's part of the game.